Welcome, everyone, to the LEGO Hunger Games. These plastic figurines were too innocent. They were too nice. We have to make them fight to the death. Today we will select 24 LEGO tributes from 12 different districts who will fight for their lives to win the first annual LEGO Hunger Games. Why are we doing this? Because it might be fun. I think. So let us now take some time to meet our representatives from each district, and then we can let the games commence. May the best plastic figurine win. Yeah. Whoa! Why do I do that every time now? I'm like, alright, it's time to go, and then I swap over to the live stream interface. This is what I wanted to show you. Okay, so we got, like I said, 12 districts. I tried to group them in ways that kind of made sense, but I also wanted to have a wide variety of LEGO themes and characters captured, so that no matter what kind of LEGO fan you are, hopefully there's a little something here for you. There's someone you can root for. We got, from District 1, the Star Wars District, Master Yoda. I wish I had the Yoda death sound that I could play if he dies, but I mean, I honestly, like, out of all these people, I'm kind of, realistically, I would think Yoda might win. Either him or Gandalf, or maybe Thanos. If Thanos has the gauntlet, it's over. We got Gonk Droid from the Star Wars district as well. I feel like if there was an actual Hunger Games scenario, Gonk Droid would die instantaneously. That guy stands no chance against anyone. Then from District 2, we have, this is sort of the district of classic LEGO video games. We have Batman and Indiana Jones. The original LEGO video game may have been Star Wars, but, you know, we had a whole district for Star Wars. The other classic video games, combo of Batman and Indiana Jones. Maybe one of them will win. If Indiana Jones wins with just a whip and a hat, that's crazy. District 3, Gandalf and Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. You might think we don't really need two representatives for Lord of the Rings, given that it's not that big of a LEGO IP, but I love Smeagol, so I couldn't leave him out. District 4, the Marvel District, with Iron Man and Thanos. They're normally at odds, they're trying to kill each other with different gauntlets, but now they're fighting together. Well, I guess they still might kill each other. I don't know if being on the same district really matters in this game. I've never watched the movies. I know my Hunger Games experience comes from Minecraft. Back in the day, in the heyday of Minecraft, me and the boys were always fighting in Minecraft, trying to find swords and chests, slap each other. District 5 is Harry Potter and Magisto. This is the Magic District. You got one from an IP, one that LEGO made up. I love Magisto's name. I love how extremely stereotypical he looks. Then District 6 is an interesting one. We have Chase McCain and Chase McCain's clone, because canonically he does have at least one clone, especially if you're playing co-op. In District 7, we have the LEGO Movie District. I know the Green Ninja is from Ninjago, but he did appear in the original LEGO movie, so I'm counting it. He's in there with Emmett. I think they're both, we had to have some sort of Ninjago reference. If not, we're not representing LEGO faithfully, because that is a huge LEGO IP. District 8, we got a bit of a throwback. Shout out if you know who either of these people are. We have Pepperoni from the original LEGO Island games, and then Rocket Racer from the original LEGO Racers games, which I actually did a stream once of LEGO Racers, and I beat the whole game in a single stream, and I was very impressed with myself because I had never beat it before. Just wanted to flex on myself for a second. I'm done now. It's all good. District 9. District 9 is for the bigger LEGO figs. We're not talking about minifigures anymore. These are the big boys, the big robots. We got Matanui from Bionicle, because the Bionicle fans would kill me if I did not throw a man in here. And then we have the Mindstorms robot. You may have heard of LEGO Boost if you're younger, or if you're like me, if you're an elite, you know that Mindstorms was where it was at. Boost? Take a back seat, dude. Like this guy's where it's at. Look at his tiny little head. What a man. Next is District 10. We have the potentially controversial or questionable LEGO theme representatives. Laval, representing the semi-furry community of LEGO Legends of Chima, which you either loved or you hated. It wasn't really for me. I just bought some of the sets for the werewolf heads because I wanted to make a werewolf. And then Olivia from LEGO Friends, the original LEGO Friends, back when it was all like very stereotypically girly and just not like, they really leaned into every stereotype they could. And I feel like Olivia's a good representative of that. She's wearing pink everything. That's kind of what the sets were at the time. LEGO Friends is better now. The sets look good. There's more variety. Yeah. Thumbs up for me now. Thumbs down for me back then. District 11 is representing, I don't know how these guys, I guess they're both related to games. The Barbarian from LEGO Heroica, a LEGO board game that I love, and Steve from LEGO Minecraft sets, which Minecraft is obviously a game. If you've been anywhere on the internet for the past decade, you know this. And then finally, we have a bit of a self-insert here, which I'm glad that I did this because I forgot to introduce myself on stream. My name is Phill Frost, and I'm the main guy who talks on this channel, Dreamscape Divided. Occasionally my friend Travis will show up, but it's usually me. So I've got myself, I've got LEGO Phill, and then I also have LEGO Travis, my friend. Maybe we'll win the LEGO Hunger Games. If we do, that'll probably be kind of upsetting to anyone watching who isn't me or Travis, but hey, I went to the trouble of streaming this. I can throw myself a bone. Hey. All right, let's go. This is a little simulator. You can do this yourself. There's a website called Simublast. I've never heard of that website before, but you can go there and you can do this. I put a link in the description of this live stream. You can make your own Hunger Games. I'm just doing a LEGO themed one. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this is what, yep. Bloodbath. What? Okay, wait, nothing happened yet, but we've got a bloodbath. So this is day 1, I believe. Yeah, day 1. We've got Yoda grabs a backpack of supplies and retreats. Alright. Gonk Droid is in shock for a moment and then retreats away from the cornucopia. Batman is in shock for a moment and does the same thing. Alright. Maybe he and Gonk Droid will team up. Indiana Jones takes a handful of throwing knives from the ground and retreats. Okay. Gandalf grabs a sword. How on brand. Wow, okay. He's going to fight the Balrog, dude. Smeagol finds a bow and some arrows. I would not trust that guy with either of those. I feel like if you give Smeagol any sort of weaponry, he's going to find a way to use it wrong. I almost said Indiana Jones again. What? Iron Man thinks about grabbing supplies, but decides to run for cover instead. Oh, he made a grave mistake. Thanos scares Harry Potter away from the cornucopia. I would be scared of him too. I don't blame you, Harry. Magisto grabs the supplies furthest away from the cornucopia and quickly escapes. He's going a sort of stealthy route. He's trying to level up his stealth stat in Skyrim. Chase McCain scores a bar mace from inside the cornucopia. I don't even know what that means. I guess it's just a mace with a bar instead of a chain. Chase's clone stays at the cornucopia for resources. That sounds like a bad idea, but with everyone running away, maybe it will work out for him. Maybe he'll turn that into his little home. Emmett stays at the cornucopia for resources. Oh, never mind. Chase's clone and Emmett, they're going to have a fight to the death. Green Ninja finds a bow and some arrows. Oh, he's gonna be better. If it gets into a fight between him and Smeagol with the bows, Green Ninja, he's taking that. Pepperoni grabs a sickle, and Rocket Racer gets a slingshot. I like that he just gets it. Like, maybe they were both going for the same pile of stuff, but Pepperoni was a little faster. He scooped it up. Rocket Racer's like, okay, I guess I get the slingshot then. Well, I didn't want this, but okay. Matanui finds a jug full of fresh water. He's like the last person that needs that, dude. Most of these people are not robots. The robot got the water. You know what? He might be doing 4D chess in his mind, though. Because if he takes all the water, then none of the people who actually need water are going to be able to have it, and they're going to get wrecked. So he's got a game plan. The only problem with that is he's going to have to outlast these people for a lot of days for that strategy to work. You don't die immediately from lack of thirst. Lack of water. Mindstorm's robot finds a bow and some arrows. I don't think that man even has hands. He's got like a little sensor for a hand. So I don't think he's capable of shooting that. I might have mentioned this on this channel before, but I want to restate it because it is a funny story about the Mindstorm's robot. Travis and I wanted to build something with the Mindstorm's robot like 10 years ago. And what we ended up building is a robot that walks up to you holding a stick and says, "Green, please." And that was our way of getting it to ask you for money. And if you don't give it something green within a few seconds, it starts to slap you with the stick. That was our Mindstorm's robot creation, and I'm pretty proud of it. We called it Mugging Robot, for obvious reasons. Oh, we got some deaths. Laval, Olivia, and Barbarian get into a fight. Barbarian triumphantly kills them both. Okay, so the controversial ones, the ones that some people are like, I don't really like these themes, they're immediately gone. And Barbarian, sort of the black horse candidate of this game, coming from a theme that some people don't even know exists, LEGO Heroica, he has taken them out despite his lack of arms or hands. Steve and LEGO Phill share everything they gathered before running. I'm making a friend, dude. I've been playing Minecraft for so long. When I saw Steve, I was just like, I guess I have to help this man out. LEGO Travis grabs a shield from the ground. That's good. Yeah, it's going to be sad if I have to watch Travis or myself die. So I'm kind of hoping we do win, even though I feel like most people watching this will want an actual LEGO character to win that they know. Okay, this is night one. Yoda and Gonk Droid create an alliance. Okay, yeah, they're like, Yoda's like, you are the only dude I know here. I've never seen any of these other fools. We gotta team up. Batman questions his sanity. Oh no. He already did that. I thought Batman would be pretty mentally strong at this point. He's gone through a lot of tragedy. I thought he overcame it, but maybe not. Indiana Jones searches for water and firewood. I'm sorry to say, Matanui, he saw that water, he scooped it up. Gandalf is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Gandalf, come on, man, you got magic. Just use magic. You don't have to do it with your hands. Smeagol searches for water. No one's gonna find water. Matanui is hoarding all of it. What is this? Iron Man, Thanos, Harry Potter, Magisto, and Chase McCain hunt for other tributes. What is this giant alliance? If they stay teamed up, especially with Iron Man, Thanos, and Harry Potter all being on the same team, that's OP. Especially if Harry Potter is willing to use Avada Kedavra. Chase's clone questions his sanity. Well, see, I really thought it'd be the other way around. I thought the original Chase would question his sanity at the sight of his clone, but no. Maybe the clone is having an existential crisis. He's like, why am I even here? Why do I exist? Emmett sees Green Ninja, but decides to stay quiet and let him pass. Ironically, Emmett seems to be the one who's being more stealthy. Pepperoni camouflages himself in a cave-type area. A cave-type area? It's not... That seems like a weird way... Whoever made this simulator had to write it out that way. What is the difference between an actual cave and a cave-like area? Rocket Racer explores the arena. Better be careful, man. About to catch some hands. Matanui, in a cruel fate, asks Mindstorm's robot to kill Barbarian or Steve. He decides to kill Barbarian. What does it mean by in a cruel fate? What happened? Somehow Mindstorm's robot had to choose? Did Matanui walk up to Mindstorm's robot and hold him at... He doesn't even have weapons. How was he threatening Mindstorm? So Barbarian's dead now. My boy. Lego Heroica, he's dead. Lego Phill steals food and water from Lego Travis while he isn't looking. Oh no, it took less than 1 day for me to turn on my best friend. It's a sad day for myself and my morality. Let's move on to day 2. Yoda and Gonk Droid fall asleep holding hands. That's very cute. I don't know how he did that, because Gonk Droid, as you can see, doesn't really have any sort of hands, but it's cute nonetheless. Batman begins to cry. Oh no, everyone's feeling very emotional on day 2. They broke down so fast. Indiana Jones convinces Gandalf to stay guard for the night while he sleeps. Okay, well that's nice. The boys with hats, they gotta stick together. Smeagol questions his sanity. Dude, he's been questioning his sanity his entire life. He'll be fine. Iron Man, Thanos, and Harry Potter hunt down and kill Magisto. Dude, he was on the team last time. Just the night before, you boys were going around hunting together in a group. And now you've turned on him. What traitors, dude. Chase McCain leaves Chase's clone, Emmett, and Green Ninja because he does not like their plan to kill more people. They didn't kill anyone yet. Wait. Where was... Also, when did Chase's clone ever talk to either of those other people? I don't think they've ever met. But good on Chase McCain for leaving. Pepperoni receives matches from an unknown sponsor. It's probably freaking Opera browser, dude. They're all over the place. They can't be stopped. Even with their malware. Rocket Racer tends to his wounds with leaves and water. He found water? Matanui, you missed some, dude. It's over. Your plan has failed. Also, what wounds? I thought he just found a slingshot and then existed for a while. What happened to him? Matanui, Mindstorm's robot, Steve, and Lego Phill joke with each other. I don't want to joke with the murderers. I don't want to joke with Matanui, the guy who forced his friend to kill a barbarian for no reason. Lego Travis receives medical supplies and nuts from an unknown sponsor. How random. Lego Travis is just walking around. HelloFresh pops up. Good news, Travis. We got you some supplies and here's a handful of cashews. That should last you. Alright, night 2. Yoda practices his knife throwing and archery. He doesn't have either of those weapons. But that's cool. Maybe he's just practicing for if he gets them. And when he does get them, he's gonna be crazy. You gotta watch out. Gonk Droid practices his knife throwing and archery. All the Star Wars boys. Those are their specialties, of course, as you would expect for Star Wars. Batman defeats Indiana Jones in a fight, but spares his life. Seems like a weird thing to do in the Hunger Games of all things. Gandalf dreams about home back at his district. His district of Mordor. What? Smeagol, Iron Man, Thanos, Harry Potter, and Chase McCain hunt for other tributes. Once again, that is an insane group. Iron Man, Thanos, and Harry Potter have been sticking together throughout this entire thing. I feel like they're going to be the dream team. One of them is going to win. Chase's clone begs for Emmett to kill him. He refuses, keeping Chase's clone alive. It got dark. I'm glad Emmett refused, because that would have been a big oof. Oh, what? Green Ninja! Green Ninja accidentally walks over a landmine. Why are there landmines in the arena of the Hunger Games? Once again, I want to say I've never watched the movie The Hunger Games, any of them. But it seems wild to me that they would just put landmines in the arena. Is that true? Is that a thing? Pepperoni and Rocket Racer create an alliance. Well, good, because they're from the same district. It seems like that's something they would have done before. Or maybe I just don't understand how this works. Motunui hides in a bush, terrified and scared. I wouldn't be that scared, dude. Most of these guys are like, an inch and a half tall, and you are a solid... I'm looking at Motunui right now. He's got to be like 7 to 8 inches at least. I feel like you can just step on these fools. Mindstorm's robot throws rocks at Steve from a hiding spot in a tree. Okay, I feel like you're giving away your location, sir, but you do you. That is kind of a thing Mindstorm's robot can do. I think Mindstorm's robot came with one of those Bionicle launcher things from the 2006 Bionicle Wave that could shoot balls at people. So maybe that's what he's doing. LEGO Phill climbs up a tree to make a resting spot. So many dudes hiding in foliage. I feel like that is probably what happens every Hunger Games, though. That's an accurate description. So many dudes hiding in foliage. LEGO Travis makes a wooden spear from tree branches. Travis has done that in real life. There was one time Travis came over to my house and he said to me, I just want to see if I can make weapons from nothing but natural resources. And he did. He made a bow and he made a spear. So this is accurate to real life. Just like I always climb up trees to make a resting spot. I do that. Yoda, just like Travis, has gotten the HelloFresh sponsorship, and he has received medical supplies and a handful of cashews. Let's go, Yoda. Gonk Droid and Batman sleep in shifts, placing full trust in each other. That's honestly crazy for Batman to place his full trust in a Gonk Droid that he knows nothing about and that looks like that. If your camp gets attacked and Gonk Droid's the one on guard, it's over. You're done. You'd be better off with a big old boulder just blocking the doorway. Indiana Jones tends to Gandalf's wounds. Oh yeah, he pricked himself on some berries. Indiana Jones, he's coming in. He's going to help him out. Smeagol sets up camp for the night. Okay, that's honestly more than I expected Smeagol to do. Iron Man looks at the night stars and sky and wonders if it's real. Is there a reason it might not be real? Or, how technologically advanced is the world of the Hunger Games? Can they make, big old domes that have fake sky? Is there a reason? I don't know. Iron Man, I hope you're alright. Thanos' bear trap kills Harry Potter inadvertently. So he wasn't even man, that's a shame. Iron Man, Thanos, and Harry Potter, they were the dream team. And now Thanos placed the bear trap, supposedly without telling Harry Potter. And man walked right into it. The dream team is dead. I'm dead. No, I'm actually not dead yet. We'll see. I am in this game. Chase McCain and Chase's clone talk about the tributes past and still alive. They talk about how Harry Potter just stepped into a bear trap. Emmett involuntarily passes out from sheer exhaustion. Oh, that's sad. He should have found some cashews. He should have got the HelloFresh sponsorship. That would have helped him. Pepperoni receives fresh food and materials from an unknown sponsor. Okay, so that's slightly different. It must not be HelloFresh. It's, what's another meal kit? I don't know. Maybe he's got the DoorDash sponsorship. He just got delivered from, like, Panda Express or something. Rocket Racer and Matanui decide to make a peace treaty and make it through the night. If you have Matanui on your team, that's great. That Rocket Racer is smart for that one. Mindstorm's robot convinces Steve to snuggle with him. Dude, I wish I had an audience that could make fan art of that. That would be amazing. Tiny Lego Steve snuggling with big ol' hunk of white and gray Mindstorm's robot. That is a sight. Lego Phill cries himself to sleep. Well, at least real life me can take some pleasure in knowing that I am happier than my Lego counterpart. You know, they say not to compare yourself to others, just the you of yesterday. They didn't mention anything about comparing yourself to your plastic self, but I am doing better than him, so hey, let's go. Thumbs up. Lego Travis receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. The water sponsorship? That's got to be Air Up, dude. The flavored water in the bottle. They keep saying they're unknown, but if you just use your noggin a little bit, you can figure it out. You know which one they're talking about. Day 3. It's actually night 3. No, it's not. I'm getting confused by these things. This is actually day 3. Yoda receives a picture of his family from a sponsor. That's insanely creepy. Imagine if, like, you're a big YouTuber. Or, no, wait, even worse. You're like an up-and-coming YouTuber. Like, what if I suddenly got a sponsor? And the sponsor sent an email to me, and attached to it was a picture of my family. I'd be like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't be on the internet at all. Maybe I should become Amish. I don't know about this one. Gonk Droid fishes in the water for some food. How? How does he do that? Batman hides in a bush, terrified and scared. Yeah, that honestly sounds like the move. Indiana Jones finds an injured Gandalf and then puts him out of his misery. What? Dude, in the previous night, you were healing his wounds. That man led him into a false sense of security and then offed him. What a crazy man. Indiana Jones. You think you know a guy. Smeagol and Iron Man create an alliance. Yeah, that's good. That's a good alliance. Smeagol, he's winning. Iron Man, he's not gaining a lot from this, but Smeagol, he is absolutely winning. Thanos rests in a ravine and finds comfort thinking of his/her father. I told him right here that Thanos is a he/him. Why does he not know? Does Thanos have a father? Well, I'm not huge on the Thanos lore. I know about Gamora. Where's Thanos' dad? Chase McCain receives a bow and arrow from a sponsor. Okay, now that one I actually don't know what sponsor that would be. Maybe Raid Shadow Legends. They got bows in that game, surely. They give you Raid Shadow Legends, a video game, gives Chase McCain a actual tactical hunting bow. Chase's clone Emmett and Pepperoni hunt for other tributes. Uh-oh, you gotta watch out. The original Lego boys. They're going on a hunting spree. No one is safe. Rocket Racer receives healing ointment from a sponsor. I don't know who that would be. Matanui searches for water. He's going back to his roots. He's like, you know what? The original plan worked out best. I'm stealing everyone's water again, and no one can stop me. Mindstorm's robot tends to Steve's wounds. I still don't know how Mindstorm's robot's doing any of this stuff. He seems to only have a color sensor. But maybe that thing is like... what's the kind of therapy they use where they hold up like a UV light and somehow it's supposed to help you? Maybe he's got one of those. LEGO Phill practices his knife throwing and archery. That's good. That's good. I don't know why you're wearing a backpack backwards, LEGO Phill, but that's a good thing to do. LEGO Travis dreams about home back at his district. Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised to see that neither I nor Travis are dead yet. I probably just jinxed it and we're both going to be dead now, but I'm glad we made it this far. We made it to night 3. Yoda receives a gourmet 5-course meal from an unknown sponsor. Dude, these sponsors are going crazy. They must think that Yoda's going to win. He got 2 sponsors in a row. Gonk Droid receives fresh food and materials from an unknown sponsor. What? Who is sponsoring Gonk Droid? Who thinks this man's going to win? Maybe they don't think he's going to win. They just think he's popular because he's kind of goofy. So they're like, we want to get in on this. He's getting all the views because he's so small and everyone loves him. Batman and Indiana Jones run into Smeagol, Iron Man, and Thanos and make a temporary peace. Okay, that is a huge group right there. That's going to go far. Chase McCain and Chase's clone fight Emmett and Pepperoni. Chase McCain and Chase's clone win easily. That does sound accurate, though. I think Emmett and Pepperoni, just like a normal construction worker and a pizza delivery guy, they're not going to win against 2 highly trained cops who have specialized in every major job one can possibly do. They were also probably just like weirded out by the fact that there's 2 of the same guy. Like, whoa! What trickery is this? And then they die. Rocket Racer attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful, given the lack of materials. What did he use? What did he use to start the fire? He's just like, okay, I got a rock and a stick. It's not working. Matanui and Mindstorm's robot fall asleep holding hands. Honestly, that one I can ship. The Mindstorm's robot holding Steve, that was very cute but unrealistic. But Matanui and the Mindstorm's robot hooking up, yeah, that sounds like something that could happen. I'm surprised there was not a slight nod to Mindstorms in Bionicle at some point. Steve attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Once again, because there's a lack of materials. I don't know what these dudes are trying to use. It's not happening. You got to get flint and steel. Steve, you should know that. You got to get flint and steel. You of all people are prepared for this. LEGO Phill receives an iPad from an unknown sponsor. I'm just going to start playing freaking Geometry Dash, dude. It's like, I practiced my knife throwing. I'm good for a while. Let me just sit back and relax. I'm gonna get found out because they're gonna hear cycles playing from a cave-like area. LEGO Travis cries himself to sleep. Oh no, me and Travis are both sad. Travis, just come hang out with me. We'll play Balloons Tower Defense on my iPad together. If I've got any money. I probably don't. But we can play the free one, the Adventure Time one. It might suck, but it's okay. It's better than sitting around waiting to die. Yoda falls and scrapes his leg while running away from Gonk Droid. Yoda, you didn't even have to run, dude. That man is famously slow. What are you doing? You're wasting energy. Batman discovers a water source. Okay, so he is now immune to Matanui's trap. Indiana Jones scares Smeagol off into the distance. Okay, that's good for him. Iron Man is pricked by thorns while picking berries. He's wearing complete metal armor. How did that happen? Iron Man, you fool! Thanos receives a picture of his family from an unknown sponsor. What? Who is Thanos' dad? Who? I gotta look this up on Google on my other laptop. Hold up. Who is Thanos' dad? Okay, he does have a dad. Mentor. Alars or Alars was the father of Thanos and the adoptive father of Eros. I don't know what any of that means. Okay, I know the answer now, but I feel no less informed. No more informed. Chase McCain sings a song while searching for a food source. He finally finds some wild berries. I imagine that's like the sweet berries from Minecraft. Chase's clone throws a spear into Rocket Racer's head. He bleeds to death. Wow. That is the most violent thing we've heard so far. I'm sorry, Rocket Racer. Chase's clone is picking off all of the other original LEGO IP boys. Are there any of them left? I feel like most of them are IP based at this point. Yeah, lots of IP based ones. He might have just taken out the last one aside from Motunui down here. Motunui pushes Mindstorm's robot off a cliff during an argument. Man, they were snuggling, they were holding hands, and then got into one fight. And Motunui's like, I'm done with this. I've got no patience for this. We cannot be arguing in the middle of the Hunger Games. Steve receives a water spile from a... Hold, I've never heard that word in my life. Google, please inform me. A small wooden peg or spigot for stopping a cask. Oh, a train's going by. Steve gets run over by a train. It says a spile is just the top part of, like, it's kind of like a cork. Why? That's not useful. That's not useful at all. Lego Phill chases Lego Travis. No, don't let me betray Trav. Anyone but me. Come on, don't make me kill my friend. Yoda sets up camp for the night. Gonk Droid and Batman betray Indiana Jones with the aid of a rope. What does it mean by that? What did they do? What did they do with the rope? Also, how did Gonk Droid do anything with a rope? How did that man... I think he was just like standing there and watching. Smeagol quietly hums in the night. You better be real quiet, dude. They're gonna find you. Iron Man starts a campfire with materials on the ground. He finally figured out that it was flint and steel. He did it. Thanos, Chase McCain, Chase's clone, and Motunui sleep in shifts trying to protect each other. Thanos consistently has always been in a group. That man keeps finding these groups of absolute legends. In fact, Motunui is literally a legend. That was his name, Clitorian Legend. Steve sleeps in small increments, awaking to every little noise. He's probably waking up to freaking Minecraft cave sounds. Those things are scary, and they just happen all the time. You can't stop them. He has to sleep, though, because if he doesn't, the phantoms will come and kill him. Lego Phill lets Lego Travis into his campsite. Alright, I mean, I'm happy about that, but I am worried that I'm luring Travis into a false sense of security and I'm going to kill him. I don't want to be the one to do this. If Lego Travis is going to die, let someone else do it. Don't let it be me. I can't take the heartbreak. Yoda injures himself tripping over a log. Yoda's falling down all the time, dude. This man is getting old. Canonically, when does this take place in relative to Star Wars? I guess this must be before Return of the Jedi, obviously, but who knows? This Yoda does look like he's from the original trilogy. Gonk Droid overhears Batman and Smeagol talking in the distance. I bet Batman heard Smeagol humming, and that's how he found him. And then Gonk Droid's like, I'm going over there. Iron Man and Thanos work together for the day. What a simultaneously likely and unlikely duo. Chase McCain constructs shelter with sticks, and grass. Chase's clone attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Motunui with a pointed sword, killing them both. You would think Motunui wouldn't be able to be defeated by a minifigure sword, but man, I thought the sword would kind of just go through one of those holes in his chest and he'd be fine. Probably not. That is not the way I expected anyone to die. Is someone else attempted to climb a tree, fell on them, and then both of them died. How does that... How high did he climb? Where was the sword on him? Steve feeds Lego Phill an allergen, killing him. Oh my gosh, dude. He fed me the freaking Zyrtec. I took Zyrtec once, and it made me feel like I could run a marathon. But if I did, I was going to immediately die. So I think Steve just fed me so much Zyrtec that it was over. Lego Travis receives a bow and arrow from a sponsor. Travis, you gotta win this for us. Steve has killed me. Steve has taken me out. Hello, Teddy's Quest. Welcome back to my strange world where Legos invade every other property. We're watching Legos kill each other for fun. Yoda quietly hums in the night. Don't do it. That's how Smeagol got found out. Gonk Droid sets fire to Batman's fort, burning him alive. Oh my gosh, Gonk Droid. What a savage. If Gonk Droid wins this entire thing, I don't know what that says about humanity. Legos always invade everything. That's true. They've been invading more and more as time goes on. Including Fortnite. Gonk Droid on top? He might be on top. There's barely anyone left at this point. Smeagol looks at the night stars and sky and wonders if it's real. That's pointless. Smeagol, people are dying. You gotta go. You gotta train. Get some weapons, please. Iron Man, Thanos, and Chase McCain sing songs together, hoping for the best. I find it hard to imagine any song that the three of these guys would all like. If Gonk Droid doesn't win, you're going to riot. Well, if you do riot, be sure to spam your rioting in the chat for more engagement. That way we're both winning. Steve climbs a tree to try to get some rest. I mean, it's worked out so far, except for Chase's clone, who did fall to his death. Lego Travis looks at the night stars and sky and wonders if it's real. Dude, the stars in the sky must look insane. If everyone is questioning if they're real, there must be a reason. And yes, I do think that Smeagol and now Travis are having a midlife crisis. How old is Smeagol? Is he at his midlife? How long do weird baby men with loincloths live? Yoda receives a bow and arrow from a sponsor. I feel like he already got one. He is stacking up the bows. Gonk Droid hides in a bush, terrified and scared. Gonk Droid, you don't need to be afraid. I think you got this. You just lit a man on fire. And it was freaking Batman. You killed Batman. If you can do that, you can win this. Smeagol scares Iron Man off into the distance. Yoda with a bow is terrifying. It is. It is. I wonder if he'd be good, though. You assume with the Force, it doesn't matter how good he is. He can make himself good. Thanos rests in a ravine and finds comfort thinking of his father, who we now know is named what? Thanos' mentor. He's thinking about Mentor, everyone's favorite Marvel character. Chase McCain, Steve, and Lego Travis start fighting, but Steve runs away as Chase McCain kills Lego Travis. Oh no. Chase McCain's got a kill count, dude. You thought I died in this game or in YouTube or in real life? Oh, in real life. He said, how have I been? I've been good. I've just been having a time. I wonder how many people are left at this point. No! Gonk Droid! Oh my gosh. Wait. Yoda falls asleep in a tree. Gonk Droid dies in his sleep from a deadly infection. How? How did Gonk Droid get an infection? He's literally metal. He's a robot. How did it happen? Man got robot COVID. Smeagol and Iron Man sleep in shifts, placing full trust in each other. You can't trust anyone in this game. Gonk Droid trusted the world and somehow got an infection for humans. Thanos sets off a string of explosives, killing Chase McCain. Oh my gosh. Where are they getting the explosives? Steve falls asleep in a tree. So all we've got left now is Yoda, Smeagol, Iron Man, Thanos, and Steve. 2 Marvel representatives are alive. I can't believe it. Yoda makes a wooden spear from tree branches. Yoda, you had a bow. Just use that. That was better. You got some range with that thing. Smeagol and Iron Man split up to search for much needed resources. Why are they working together? Thanos sets off a string of explosives. Kill him. Dude, who gave Thanos all these explosives? Who did it? What unknown sponsor gave him these explosives? Thanos is OP enough without them. You don't need to do this. Alright, we're on night 7 now. We've gone a whole week, and there's still 4 people alive. Yeah, I don't know why Thanos loves these bombs so much. Probably because they're working. Yoda cries himself to sleep. Smeagol, Iron Man, and Thanos sing songs together, hoping for the best. So you're telling me that not only do Iron Man, Thanos, and Chase McCain all have a song in common that they like, Smeagol now knows the song too. They all know Harry Styles. I mean, honestly, that one song is kind of a bop. What is that? It's like the something sushi, music for a sushi restaurant. That one kind of slaps. Whoa, we got some deaths. Yoda discovered a hidden pathway. Smeagol, Iron Man, and Thanos got into an argument singing Harry Styles, and Thanos killed them both. You sang the lyrics wrong. I'm gonna kill you with these explosives. It doesn't say how he killed them, so I'm choosing to believe it was also the explosives. How many kills do both of the survivors have? Yoda has gotten no kills the whole game. He's a pacifist. Thanos has gotten 6 kills. This man is crazy. Oh, Harry Styles gave Thanos the bombs. That's why he's singing his music. He's like, I gotta promote my boy. He's giving me all these OP weapons. Yoda huddles up next to a fire and cooks the meat he hunted earlier in the day. Thanos receives an iPad. Honestly, I don't think that one's going to do as much as the explosives. Thanos is just going to... You know, I said that LEGO Phill was playing like Geometry Dash or something. I feel like Thanos would play probably Farmville. Remember when Harry Styles played Thanos' brother? No. No, I don't. What do you mean? You're going to have to really spell that one out for me. I don't know that at all. Yoda died of dysentery? What? That man pulled a freaking Oregon Trail? Yoda lost the Hunger Games because of dysentery? What a huge L, dude. Both of the Star Wars boys went out because they got just like normal diseases. Thanos has won the Hunger Games. That's not the most surprising result. You know, if there was someone who it would make sense to win, it was probably Thanos. Oh, the Eternals movie. That's very bizarre. I did not watch that movie because I heard that everyone said it was so bad. But I'm going to have to watch that post-credits scene because I can't imagine how on earth Harry Styles could bear any resemblance to Thanos. Doesn't matter if you change his skin tone or whatever, put some texture on his face. That man is not going to look anything like Thanos. Eternals is just boring. All the clips I saw were mega cringe. Like, the dialogue made me want to die. And then I did die in this game. I died on day 5. Who got the most kills, dude? Thanos got 6. Did anyone beat him? Iron Man got 1. Steve got 1. Chase McCain got 3. Batman got 1. Chase's clone got 3. Barbarian got 2. Okay, so, yeah, no wonder Thanos won. He got by far the most kills. He's just in a red superhero suit. He just looks normal. He just looks like a normal guy. That's great. That's great. All right, now I'm going to try something. It's probably not going to work, but we're done with that. I was hoping it would take about an hour. It took only 50 minutes. So now I'm going to talk to a couple of the representatives and see if they can tell me what they thought about their performance in the Hunger Games. Let me see if I can get it to work. There's a huge chance this won't work because we tried to do this on a previous stream and it just broke all immediately. Okay, I'm going to talk to Chase McCain first because Chase McCain did get some kills. He was kind of impressive. Got to turn up the volume for Chase McCain too, because I know there's no way we're going to be able to hear this man. Let's try it. Okay, Chase McCain. Chase McCain, you and your clone just died in the Hunger Games. You both defeated 3 people, but ultimately lost to Thanos. What do you have to say about that experience?
While the loss of my clone was tragic, and I feel that it could have been prevented with the proper planning and caution, that's just life in the arena. You're put there to fight, and sometimes you lose.
Very well said, man. Wait, I didn't respond for so long. I was listening to the... Wait, I gotta explain what just happened, because I was just sitting in silence for so long. I was listening to Chase McCain talk on my stream, not in real time. So I responded so late. Okay, I'll be better now. Okay, I got this. So, yeah, Chase... Let's ask him about Gonk's performance. Get Gonk in here, and all he says is Gonk. Yeah, that I wish I could. Unfortunately, the only people I have access to are Chase McCain and Olivia from LEGO Friends. And Olivia died immediately, so that she's not going to have a lot to say. Maybe I just talk to Olivia immediately and ask her why she died so fast. Olivia, you just participated in the Hunger Games and died almost immediately alongside... Who did she die with? Oh, it was Laval from Lego Chima. What do you have to say about that experience?
Oh no, this experience was truly terrible for me. I can tell you that the Hunger Games was the most difficult challenge I have ever faced. I was completely overwhelmed by the unfamiliar setting and the extreme stress of competing against others. The competition was fierce, and not only did I fail to win, I was also eliminated so quickly. It left me feeling very defeated and embarrassed. Overall, it was a deeply unpleasant experience, and I would definitely prefer to leave it far behind.
Yeah, I can see why you would want to leave it far behind. Especially considering that you died. So I guess what I'm wondering now for both you and Chase is, are you like dead for good, or is there a way for Lego beings to come back from the afterlife? Are you dead forever now because of that, or can you revive yourself somehow?
Well, in my current form as a LEGO minifigure, death is not permanent for me. Since I'm a LEGO character, I always come back to life.
Oh, that's great. That's I'm very happy to hear that. Because otherwise you'd be very gone. Yeah, just like Teddy's Quest, you guessed it perfectly. Considering the LEGO games exist, wouldn't they just use magic to build themselves again? Yeah, they kind of just come back. I'm going to ask her, did you think of turning on the invincibility cheat that many LEGO games have?
I'm glad you're happy. Actually, I did try to turn on the invincibility cheat, but unfortunately, it didn't work in the Hunger Games simulation. It's possible that the game developers disabled it for that particular scenario. However, since I'm made of Lego bricks, I can always be reassembled and come back to life, even if I did experience death.
Wow, that's really amazing and also kind of scary. And just cheat death just like that. Yeah, they always forget to grab the red bricks. Dude, these guys were going around grabbing berries and what else do they get? iPads. Like, dude, get a red brick. That's OP. And everyone was trying to start a fire, even Steve, and he couldn't do it. Like, get flint and steel, my guy. You know the formula. Okay, what else? I have to ask Chase McCain about Gonk Droid. I'm going to say Gonk Droid was a real trooper in that Hunger Games. He almost won, but unfortunately somehow died of an illness. How do you think that happened to a robot? And were you rooting for Gonk to win, like I was?
Gonk Droid was indeed an admirable robot. He fought bravely, and unfortunately met an ironic end. His death from an illness was likely due to his lack of sanitation systems, which made him especially vulnerable during the games. I was indeed rooting for Gonk to win. His bravery and combat skills were exceptional.
Okay, well, considering you said that you were rooting for Gonk to win, I'm going to have to ask. If it came down to just you and Gonk at the end of the Hunger Games, would you still try to win? Or would you allow Gonk to take the victory? I want to see if you're the bigger man here.
If it came down to just me and Gonk at the end of the Hunger Games, I would still try to win if possible. While I admire Gonk Droid's bravery and combat prowess, my duty as a police officer is to bring order and justice to LEGO City, and I would therefore prioritize the security and public safety of its citizens over any personal alliances. However, I would, of course, treat Gonk with the respect and dignity befitting a warrior as noble as him.
Yes, of course. Yes. You did explain yourself well. I kind of felt bad when you first said it, but it's well said. Okay, just a few more questions here, and then we'll probably let you guys go. I wish I could talk to Thanos, but I don't think we have Thanos here. Or at least we don't have one that's moderated by me, so I wouldn't be able to use it. What else do I want to ask this guy? Bring Lego Burnt Anakin in here. He'll win instantly. I'll put him in the next one. We might do this again. I did find it fun to see who won the LEGO Hunger Games. And I think you can simulate a slightly different simulation. They give you two different options. You can do the 74th or the 75th Hunger Games. So maybe the other one will be different, and we can try that. I'm going to ask Chase McCain, if there were to be another LEGO Hunger Games, who would you want to see participate besides yourself? Remember, it has to be LEGO characters.
I'd love to see a LEGO character like Emmett from the LEGO Movie participate in another LEGO Hunger Games. His creative spirit, loyalty, and resourcefulness would make him a formidable competitor. and his unique sense of humor would definitely add some lighthearted moments to the games while also keeping a positive and inspiring attitude.
Okay, well, I got bad news for you, dude. He did participate. He participated this time. And you killed him. you were the guy who killed him.
It's true that Lego Emmett participated in the previous Lego Hunger Games, and unfortunately, I had to eliminate him. In any competition, there are only a few winners and many more losers. It's about survival, not personal feelings. While Emmett was a great character and a talented competitor, he was also a threat that needed to be neutralized for me to move closer to my ultimate goal, securing victory for myself and the citizens of Lego City.
All right, good night, Teddy's Quest. And also, I probably need to say goodnight to Chase McCain. Yeah, I've had enough. I've had enough of him. Chase, if you could say one last thing before you go. Can you give us a little send-off message before we leave here?
Sure thing. Before we wrap up, I just want to say that it's been an honor talking with you all and sharing my experiences and insights. Remember, life can be tough, but with perseverance and a positive attitude, you can overcome any obstacle. Keep fighting the good fight, stay strong, and always remember, together, we can build a better world, one brick at a time. Stay safe and happy building. Chase McCain, Lego City Police Officer.
Wow. I think that dude's running for president. I think Chase McCain has just jumped in the 2024 election. And you know what? He's getting my vote. Wow. Yep, that was an experience. We saw the LEGO Hunger Games, the first annual LEGO Hunger Games. I'm going to do this again at some point because it was fun. Going to try different LEGO characters next time. Chase McCain will not be allowed to participate, but maybe he can commentate throughout the thing. Oh, hello, Rewrite Sonic. I'm sorry that you're late. I'm sorry. I wish that there was more. But don't worry, you can watch the VOD. I will not spoil it for you. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to freak out. Here, wait. To make up for it a little bit, is there anything you would like to ask either Chase McCain or Olivia from LEGO Friends? I'm currently talking to them. Can I ask them something on your behalf? I'd be glad to do it. Balloons Tower Defense lore. Okay, I'll ask him about the Balloons Tower Defense lore. Hey, Chase McCain. Sorry, I know I said that was the last thing, but I want to ask you one more question. Do you know any Balloons Tower Defense lore?
Sure. Bloons Tower Defense BTD is a popular game franchise developed by Ninja Kiwi, in which players defend against waves of invading balloons by strategically placing towers. The BTD series has a deep lore and mythology surrounding its storylines and characters. The primary antagonists are the Bloons, sentient and malevolent balloons who use various military strategies and vehicles to attack the player. The towers placed by players are known as monkeys, and they possess special powers and weaponry to defend against the Bloons. Other factions in the game include monkeys, ninjas, and magic users.
I love that. I love that the factions of monkeys, one of the monkey factions is called Monkeys. Like, what? Oh, man. Also, dude, Chase McCain, shout out to Chase McCain. Not only did he come in with the lore that sounded exactly like the lore that I'm always forced to read, but he also did it in a really nice way. His voice is... He's got a lot of mannerisms about himself. I like that. Would you do a face reveal at any time? I would. A long time ago, I don't remember who, but someone, possibly Teddy's Quest, said that if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will do a face reveal. I wasn't planning on ever doing one, but because he said that, I'm willing to do it. So yeah, I have to hit 1,000. It's gonna be a while, but if you stick with me, yes, one day. I need to start talking like Chase McCain though. Balloons towered. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm really bad at impressions. Guys, get him to 1,000 subs. I hate to say it. I don't think there's anyone here to respond. But in general, yes. If you're watching this at any point in the future, if you're watching the VOD, normally I don't openly ask you to subscribe. I just have this annoying thing in the corner of my streams. But I'm openly asking you right now, please subscribe if you like this channel at all. If you like LEGO stuff, if you like Minecraft, other nostalgic games. That's what we do. Yes. Okay. Anyway, there's a new video coming out sometime in the future. It won't be this week, but it might be next week. It's very long, and it's me and Travis playing Minecraft and doing some pretty crazy stuff. That's so vague, but anyway, you know what? Lego Olivia, Lego Olivia, I have a favor to ask you. Can you please give me a send-off message for my YouTube live stream that's happening right now? Speak directly to the audience.
Of course. Here's my send-off message for your YouTube live stream. To all the wonderful viewers who are watching this live stream, I want to say thank you for joining us today. It's been such a pleasure to spend time with you and share our love of LEGO. As we bid farewell, I hope that our time together has inspired you in some way. Remember, life is an adventure full of possibilities, so never stop exploring and creating. Until next time, happy building!
Happy building indeed, and thank you for coming, Olivia. Thank you for dying round 1 in the Hunger Games. You did really bad, but someone had to, so I appreciate you taking the fall. Goodbye. I don't know why the voice sounds like that. It's really bad. It's very, very bad.